Believe in yourself, huh? Who else gonna believe in you? Who else gonna believe in you?
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in again for the Manny Hall Show. I have with me the Huffmans.
Hi.
Man, we about to have so much fun. Is y'all
Yes,
ready?
we ready. Nervous, but we ready.
We here.
Don't be nervous at all. We about to get it in and have so much fun.
Okay.
This is the second couple interview that I did. I'm really excited to see what these couples have to say. I don't know what questions are going to be asked. I don't know what they're going to share, what they're not going to share. We just about to have some fun, though, right?
Fun.
Manny
Yes.
Hall Show.
Manny Hall Show. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Peace. Huffmans, what's up?
What
Hey.
it do, bro? What it do?
How y'all feeling?
Pretty good. Excited about today.
Hey, you know what? I appreciate the interview.
We appreciate what you're
For
doing.
sure, for sure.
I appreciate that. There's a lot of appreciation going on.
Yes.
So,
We got to support each other. So
Yeah.
I appreciate you giving back and giving us the opportunity to talk about our business,
I
share
have
about our
to.
relationship, and all that good stuff.
you gotta give back. That's
Right.
important.
Businesses grow by word of mouth.
That's it. So I'm doing my part, y'all doing y'all part. Everybody just do their part.
That's it.
That's what we do.
So please tell them y'all names and what exactly y'all do.
Well, my name is Nicole Huffman, and I am one of the owners of Inspirations of Love that I co-own with my husband, Conrad. We have a couple things going on. So we have our Inspiration of Love business, which you see a lot of our products here where we personalize items. We're your headquarters for handmade gifts of love. So whatever you need. to
Valentine's
give
Day right around the corner,
and
too.
We have a special going on, so make sure you reach out to us. So we also have Forever in the Making, and I think I'm taking over, so I'll let you talk a little bit.
Forever in the Making is our couples ministry, and it's really just about couples getting together and just engaging in healthy relationships. So much is made of. We see so much on TV about couples, not making it. So we just wanted to get couples together just to engage in healthy relationships and build on something that's positive so that we can have healthy, long-lasting, forever relationships.
Forever in the Making.
That's
I
what
love
we do.
it. That's cool. That's cool. So what made y'all get started with the ministry, with the shirts and all these great products? Like what made y'all get started with that?
So about 20 years ago, maybe I may be off a year or two, my parents were celebrating their 45th wedding anniversary. And I didn't want to go buy a gift. I wanted to give them something to commemorate those years, and I wanted it to be different. But I didn't know what that was. I was working at Cleveland Clinic at the time, and there's a lady that said, well, why don't you make a scrapbook? And I'm like, well, what's a scrapbook? So she showed me, she got me interested. So I took some amazing photos of my parents' childhood, their lifetime together, their kids growing up, and I put together a scrapbook. Me and my siblings signed it, and we presented it to them at their anniversary party. And from that moment on, I just wanted to make things. I wanted to make personalized gifts. Those are the gifts that make memories that last a lifetime.
Yeah.
So think about it. How many greeting cards have you gotten for Christmas, for your birthday? How many do you have now? But if you get that personalized greeting card with your name on it, you're going to keep it. You're going to want to hold on to it because somebody made something special for you and you want to keep it. I have so many of the greeting cards that I've received, and I just like looking back at the memories, and I'm always saving something, so I wanted to give those memories to someone else. And luckily it became a business instead of a passion. We were able to turn it into a business where I was able to do it with my husband. So these long hours is not just me, it's him, and we work together and make it happen.
Right, and the relationship, the ministry, the Forever in the Making developed. We are both products of divorce. So to be monogamous, it's okay to be faithful, it's okay to be honest, it's okay to be trusting. You know, all those things. I mean, it's great to be all of those things. People don't know that it's power in truth. So we promote, support. We are the few, the proud, the married.
I love it.
That's our little mantra. So that's how Forever in the Making was born.
All right, I got a question. What's the dopest thing y'all did with each other in the past 5 weeks?
The dopest thing we've done with each other? Let's see. So I'll tell you one of the dopest things we did. So we are a part of a different marriage ministry that we get together on a regular basis. And one of the dopest things that we've done is facilitating that session.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that was
Y'all had a
awesome.
lot of fun. Why was it so nice?
It was nice because you're connecting with other couples. It's in an environment where you can be transparent.
Yeah.
If you're going through something, you can talk about it. You don't have to worry about the other couples or the women talking about you behind your back, but they're checking on you. And just to know that the leaders of that ministry trust us enough to lead was awesome. So I think that was pretty dope. Especially with, you know, what we're trying to do on our own and connecting people. Sometimes you're so comfortable in your own environment of doing things that you don't branch out.
Yeah.
So that was so, I think, dope for us because we were able to be a testimony. Somebody was able to look at our marriage. You know, is it perfect? It's not perfect. It's not always easy, but it's worth it. So just being able to facilitate a session such as that is pretty dope.
I love it. That was a great answer. Conrad, any input with that?
Yeah, I think that, you know, for me, is the gratitude comes when you know that you're not the only one going through something. When you can have a conversation with somebody that's totally separate from your life, but the circumstances can be the exact same or so similar in a whole nother house.
Right.
And you be like, you know, did you live with me? Was you sitting on the bed when we was having this conversation? Mm-hmm. So those types of things, you know, when you having those conversations with your boy or with the girls, or in this circumstance in the group, and how, you know, we live separate lives, but yet the stories and the circumstances seem to be so similar, and just how we work through them. I think that, you know, coming together and being able to work through those issues, I think that's pretty dope.
I love that. Yeah. Nicole, I think you got some boogers coming out your nose. No, I'm just playing with you.
Oh. Now I'm no longer nervous. The world has seen it all.
All right, Conrad, quick question, bro.
What's up?
Why are you so much in love with this woman right here?
Yes.
See, she allows me to be me. You know, like I said, you know, there's power in truth.
Yeah.
And I wasn't always able to be truthful. You know, I've been a liar, a cheater, I've been untrusting, I've been all of those things. And she has allowed me to grow and allowed me to be who I am. So I stand firm on that. And there's power in it. So, I mean, I commend her for allowing me to make mistakes and still loving me through my mistakes, but allowing me just to be who I am.
Yeah.
So
can you speak to the men for a moment, just in that particular area? You know, that those that might have had a past similar to yours, or maybe worse, or a little bit better.
You know, communication is the key. We talk so much, like, you know, I tell my wife that so often we communicate on a level where we listen to reply as opposed to listen to learn.
Yeah.
And in order to be an effective communicator, sometimes we have to just listen and learn. It doesn't always require a right now answer. And I think that that's the key, finding that level of communication that is agreeable between the both of you. Because what works for me works for me. It may not work for her. What works for her works for her. It may not work for me. But finding that thing that works for us, that's what keeps us moving forward. And
So what keeps you guys married strong when those tough times do come?
God.
Prayer, communicating, not falling into my shell, and just kind of retreating away from the situation, but knowing I got to put my big girl panties on and handle it so we can move on. It's easy for women to say, I don't want to deal with it, and wait for it to slowly, come from under the rug, and then you pick up like nothing ever happened until it happens again. So just being able to communicate and pray together and, ask God to fix me, not him, but fix me, work on me so I can be what he needs me to be. And God gonna take care of the rest. So I think that's for us is the biggest key.
Okay.
For sure.
And then how do you guys find balance for trying to be entrepreneurs and still stay married?
That's the hard part, especially for me, because I'm the all over the place guy. I got my wife is my balance, so I look to her for organization. Keep me organized because I can be all over the place. But balance, time management, all those things are vital to what we do. We both work full-time jobs. We have a family, we got all types of responsibilities. Plus we are, we both have outside interests. We have hobbies, plus we got to find time to spend time with one another. We have our businesses that we're trying to run, maintain. So balance is key. It's a struggle sometimes. You just have to fit. It's the law of priorities. So we just try to find. We have meetings and we try to organize best we can. What's important, how we gonna do it, and when we gonna do it, and what don't get done today. There's always tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we had to learn right away. Starting out the business. If somebody ordered a glass, my mind was, let's get on it right now.
Right.
Let's go do it right now. And we found ourselves in the beginning being right now. Right. And we had to take a step back and find that structure. If someone places an order, we just have to communicate, hey, 3 to 5 days or, whatever the situation is, but communicate. Nobody wants to spend any money without communication. Right. We don't order things, we order enough things online where we can't call people and they have our money and we don't receive products. And that's part of, the things that we pride ourselves in is our customer service. But, we had to, the beginning was tough because we tried to do it all. We was up late at night.
No matter what size the order was, if you wanted 1 glass or 101 t-shirts, we have them tomorrow. Yeah.
Wow.
So
that was a lot of pressure.
Oh, yeah.
And we did it to ourselves.
Yeah.
But we've learned that now we don't have to do that. We communicate with our customers. We communicate with one another. And we just make it happen. And things have been going a lot better. We have our date nights, we have our off nights, we have our work nights, we have our weekends, and we're just more structured now, which helps a lot.
Yeah.
Now you talked about customer service. I think that's huge because a lot of people don't realize that you can't have a successful business if your customers are not happy.
Right.
Because you can get a lot of exposure, but it doesn't always mean that's good exposure.
Right.
So a lot of people can know about you, but if everybody's saying bad things about you around the city, around the state, the country, then all that exposure meant nothing.
Right.
So when did you guys decide that we are really going to focus on customer service?
Well, I think we knew out of the gate what we're doing is not something that is new. So in order for us to be successful, that's how we're going to be successful, by our customer service.
Gotcha.
You can go anywhere and get a personalized t-shirt, but are you going to get the customer service that you can get from talking to me personally about what you want on your t-shirt, the design of your t-shirt? Are you going to get that personal one-on-one, customer interaction, as you described, because I mean, what you have to realize is when people place an order with us, they're talking about something that's special to them. And if you're conveying to me something that's special to you, if I don't feel about your product, your item, the way that you feel about it, then why are you gonna place your order with me? So
Yeah.
I have to be able to receive from my customers their feeling about the item that they're placing. Like you take this t-shirt here, this Wife Mom Boss t-shirt. You know, this t-shirt is one of the most popular t-shirts that we've ever done. You know, and the reason that it's so popular is because women, you know, they are empowered, they are wives, they are moms, and they are bosses. So when they order these t-shirts, they mean it. This is my life. This is what I do. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and I'm a boss. And when they want it, they want it. So, you know, and you feel that enthusiasm when they say, I want that shirt, that girl boss shirt. When they order these t-shirts, they wearing them as they ordering them. Like I got it on now. You just don't see it.
Gotcha.
Fulfill my order and let me put my t-shirt on. It's like my Superman cape. Let me take my shirt off so you can see it.
And
So-
customer service is important because I've had bad customer service before. And it's sad to say that even some places where we get bad customer service, we still patronize because we need that product.
Right.
Yeah.
And we swore that would not be us. We know that, you know, what's the likelihood of running into someone that's not happy? We know we will, but we have to uphold, we uphold our products and our customer service. So it's a two-part deal. You're not getting one without the other. You're not just about to get a t-shirt. we're gonna talk to you and say, what do you want? What is it for? If somebody orders a wine glass, what's their favorite color? What do they like? Are they a girl boss? Do they like pink? Do they like hearts? Are they in a fraternity? What does it mean? Because if it's personalized, I don't want to just give you something with your name on it. I want to give it to you with your name on it, but I want it to mean something. So when you fill up that glass, you feel important. You feel like somebody took the time out to make this just for me.
I love that.
And then you're going to tell your friends and they going to want one. Like, hey, where you get that glass from?
Yeah.
Oh, I got this glass from this company called Inspirations of Love. They do everything. They t-shirts and glasses and towels, you name it, they're right on it.
Absolutely.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
And it's done with love.
Right.
Inspirations of love.
I love that. And see, Conrad, I feel that you're not only blessed to have this beautiful, great woman of God by your side, but also, bro, you ain't got no call like me and her do right now,
Right.
man.
Bro, you just don't know. I'm faking it.
Are you? Because
Be a
I'm
good
sniffing
faker.
over here, and she coughing. And
The throat been tickled for the last 3 days. I work outside every day. I've been working on my job for 26 years.
Wow, okay.
I work outside every day. So
Okay.
the throat is itching, but I've been taking medicine for the last 3 days. See, unlike y'all, I don't wait till I get sick to start taking it. As soon as I feel it coming on, I'm at the stove. Like I need
Gotcha.
medicines now.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Now, speaking of health, now, Nicole, you see I've been posting stuff about my little
Yes.
journeys, trying to get rid of my belly. Like, do y'all think that it's important to be healthy as well within your marriage, life?
We have a testimony about that.
Okay, let's talk.
So one of our lovely couple friends challenged us to a fast in January.
Right.
No sugar, no red meat,
No fried foods.
no fried foods,
Oh.
no bread, no
No.
dairy.
No flour. Nothing white. If it was white, don't eat it.
Wow.
No pop. No nothing.
Baked fish.
We ate
Turkey.
We only ate chicken, turkey, and fish.
Wow.
And vegetables for the month of January.
But today is February 8th,
Yep.
Yep.
and we're still doing
We're
it.
still doing it.
Wow.
So we feel good. We saw the weight come off, but it's just amazing feeling. We're not stuffed.
Yeah.
We're not full. We don't even feel like we're always hungry. I think I've drank more water in the last 30 days than I've drank in a year because it just wasn't my thing. But
Wow.
it makes
No, she's
me,
drank more water than in the last 30 days than she drank since I've been with her. It's like 5 years. So let's just keep
But
it
it's just amazing. We haven't added exercise yet. Because you can exercise, but you got to keep exercising if you're going to eat unhealthy.
Yeah.
Right.
So we've tapped into something.
Just turn it into a lifestyle.
Yes, and it feels good.
I mean,
so
we've definitely. I would probably say just the the fast alone, I probably lost 25 pounds.
Wow.
Like, no joke.
I didn't lose that much, but
Like-
I like my double-digit loss.
My wedding ring didn't fit anymore. I had to go get what you call those
A
things?
ring guard.
Yeah.
Oh,
it,
wow.
It would
He
just
did.
fall off my finger.
Wow.
You know, I don't think I can wear my ring today. Oh, you
None
don't
of my
think?
clothes, none of my clothes fit. Like
Wow.
I can't wear, like, all of my t-shirts are too big.
Wow.
So I mean, you know, it's amazing feeling just to know. But I mean, but there again, you know, these things are self-imposed. You
Yeah.
know, as black men, you know, we already don't go to the doctor. You know,
Yeah.
we don't want to do all those things. But you know, so we just want to have a healthier life. So, you know, the fast was over February 1st, but you know, now it's, you know, it takes 20 days, 22 days to develop a habit. It's not even that it's a habit, but it's just better for us. So
Yeah.
we just continued it. I mean, and there's nothing stopping us from having fried chicken. Like, I'm a cute. Like, I love chicken,
Yes, he does.
fried chicken. I haven't had any, and you know, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool, because I'd rather be alive.
I feel that.
You know, so
I feel
Now,
that.
when we add exercise, it's going down.
I might eat it. Yeah, I might eat a piece of fried chicken.
But it's a good feeling, and it's like we've conditioned ourselves. We don't even when the kids are here, they don't, you know, they know we've changed, and they know they don't, you know. My daughter had owed me a milkshake for a mighty long time, and she waited till that fast started, and here she come with that milkshake. Now I think I took a sip, but
Okay.
it's okay.
I feel that.
Yeah.
And see, it's like so important to be well-rounded with everything. You know, it's like some people focus too much attention on the health, and then they bad with money, or they great with money, bad with health, or they're not treating their wife or their husband right. And we're not gonna be perfect in every area. We're always gonna have room for improvement, but to be able to have that balance across the board, like, man, I'm constantly trying to improve in every area of my life. And when you see somebody, you can tell by their conversation, like, yeah, I'm working on this, I'm working on that, I'm working on that. I'll be like, wait, afraid of them people that ain't working on nothing.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, I think that, you know, it's hard to sometimes get people to tell you where they are.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
Know,
That's true.
you know, we talk a lot, you know, in our group about being transparent and
Yeah.
being able to say what your flaws are or what your shortcomings are. It's not hard. It's easy to tell you that I'm good and I got it.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to say, you know, 2 weeks ago, you know, they called me, it was like, hey, if you don't pay $400, we're gonna turn your lights off.
Right.
Or they turned your lights off 2 weeks ago, you know.
Right.
So it's hard to be that person.
Right.
But I think that, you know, like I said, I believe that there's power in truth. So I think you have to meet people where they are and take them where you want them to go. You know, especially if you have genuine love for the person's
Yeah.
well-being.
Absolutely.
You know, so you know, that's what I try to do. I try to, you know, just you gotta find the positive in everything.
You got to.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I totally agree. It's just sometimes you won't know those individuals that are struggling with different things if you don't talk to them like that.
Right.
But those people closest to you, those close friends and family, I almost feel like we have that relationship. So, not to say I need to know all your business, but I should know if these are areas that you're working on.
For sure.
You know?
For
And
sure.
you can support each other.
Absolutely.
You know, when you talk about networking and things like that and linking up with other business owners, you went through something that you can tell me about. I could be doing this all wrong, but we have to be willing to share. We have to be willing to communicate with one another. I know we talked about, like, in our couples group, you know, I was like, well, I'm not going to invite certain people because you don't want people to know your business. And I had to get over that, because if somebody learns from something we went through or we went through together or individually, then I would love for them to take that lesson to be better. And I can't worry about if once I share it, wherever you take it, that's on you.
Yeah.
You know, the point was for us to share it, somebody learned from it, somebody heard it, and somebody's going to be better because they heard, you know, we were able to come out of something.
Agreed. Agreed.
I mean, we tell our kids a lot, you know, don't fall in the potholes that we made. You know, we want to be, we want to be. Let me be your guide to keep you out of the potholes that you fell in.
Yeah.
You know, so you know it's your life to lead, to live. It's your life to lead. You know, but I'm here to keep you out of, you know, my potholes. Make your own. You know, but if I'm saying, hey, if you do this, this is gonna happen, and if you do it anyway, that's on you. You know, but you know, it's my job as a father to say, hey, to my son, to my daughters, like, hey, this is the issue that's going to occur if you do this, or this is the good thing that can happen if you do this, because it's not always a bad thing. I mean, you know, we got to do the good with the bad.
Yeah. I remember a really good book I read a long time ago called Failing Forward by John C. Maxwell. And then within the book, it just kept telling a whole bunch of different stories about how people failed, but in them failing, they turned it into success.
That's important.
Yeah.
Every setback, it's just a small step in moving forward.
Yeah.
You just gotta. It's hard. It's not easy, and you know things that we go through are just not easy. But when you have a support system that can assist you and guide you, it's nothing no worse than having to go through something alone.
Yeah.
Horrible.
That's
but when
right.
you have somebody, you have a sounding board. You have somebody that can, you know, share information with you before you just act on impulse or act out of anger. You need that. We just gotta support one another.
And then again, I mean, you know, we used to hear this all the time as kids growing up. Nothing beats a failure but a try. Nothing beats a failure but a try. So if you never try, how do you know what you could succeed at?
That's
you
right.
know? So,
That's right.
I mean, you know, if you have a passion, if there's something that you want to do with your life, you know, you have to, you owe it to yourself to try to deliver those goals and dreams. You owe that to yourself.
Yeah.
You know, if you never try, you never know.
Right.
You know, and those would be your regrets. And you know, this life is too short to live it with regrets.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know.
I totally agree. Now, that's a perfect segue for you guys to talk to the entrepreneurs that are just getting started for the first time and they're afraid out of their minds. Like, man, I have this really good idea. I think it could work, but I'm scared to even start.
I mean, faith without works is dead. That's what I would say. You know, you can't. If you believe it, then it could be. You know.
And I will also say, get a business coach.
Yeah.
You need some direction. You need some guidance. You need someone to keep you structured.
Yeah.
I used to be the type of person that if I got an idea, I was ready to run. Then this idea came. So I'm like this all over the place with ideas, and then nothing happens. So having a business coach kept me structured, got me to where I needed to be, so that once those sessions were done, now I'm able to sustain. And then reaching back, still being able to ask questions and get advice and things of that nature. That's a great business coach.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't have the type of business coach where once we're done, and I see you when I see you.
Right.
You ask, I'm still able to reach out. And it's very important because there's so many ins and outs to getting started, and you really want to start off being legal.
Yeah.
So you don't get yourself into any trouble, but being legal comes with responsibility.
Yeah.
And it's not easy, especially, you know, if it's not easy if you don't have a full-time job, because you have to maintain that business. But definitely getting a business coach and, you know, working hard at, you know, what you want that business to be is the key.
And also, I mean, you know, you can't expect someone else to invest in you if you're not willing to invest in yourself.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, I would say that to a young entrepreneur, someone who wants to have his own business. If you're not willing to invest in yourself, and whatever that means, if that means that you need to go to school to take some bookkeeping classes, or whatever knowledge you need to obtain whatever it is you need to start your business, to grow your business, to maintain your business.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that you need to do to make sure that your business is successful, you need to make that investment in yourself.
That's it.
You can't go into the bank and say, Mr. PNC, I need you to give me $800,000 to fund my business, and not have any substance behind what you've done for yourself to
Right.
grow the business.
Right.
So you must invest yourself.
Yeah, the intro song to my show, it says, "Believe in yourself. Who else gonna believe in you?"
Absolutely.
And I think that's like so vital towards anything that anybody trying to do. Like, you have to first believe in yourself. If they do believe in you, that's good. That's extra.
That's extra.
But if you don't believe in yourself, you're going nowhere.
Right.
Because it's almost like, as much as God believes in us, if we don't believe in ourselves, it handicaps His belief in us.
Right.
Like, and it's like, God, being God, still needs permission from us to get involved into our lives.
Absolutely.
And if we're constantly like, I don't believe in myself, I'm full of doubt, I'm going nowhere, then He like, dang, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
What you want me to do?
Right.
Right.
If the scripture says that He wants to open up a window and pour you out a blessing so that you will not have room to receive, if you have the doubt that that is possible, then it can't be. Then there's no window, there's no blessing, there's no nothing, because you can't even believe that that is even possible.
Wow. I love that. I love that. All right, now let's stay right in the same vein for the next few minutes about entrepreneurship. So when you guys first got started, what were some of your fears?
I didn't think, I'm like, nobody's going to want to buy this. There's a gazillion other businesses that's doing this. I remember in just kind of getting started with it as a craft, when someone first asked to buy one, I'm like, you want to buy one of these? Like, you want to buy this? And I still was taken aback that I would make it. I'd be like, oh, just take it and give it to so-and-so. So he keeps me grounded in that area.
No, she wanted to give the stuff away. And I'm like, but we worked hours.
Right.
There is a cost associated with, the work that we put in to make the stuff.
Right.
And she'd be like, oh, just, $1, $2. And I'm like, it cost me $5 to drive to get the stuff.
Right.
To come back to make it. And you
Right.
only want to give it away for $1?
Right.
Well, I'm $4 in the hole. Come on. It don't,
But it was so fearful because, and then when we make prices, we would talk about it for hours because I would say one
Right.
price and he like, no. I'm like, no, we can't charge that much. But once, and it was my struggle, not his.
Right.
Once I got to the point to realize, yeah, we can charge that.
Right.
And people are going to support you because they're going to support you. They're going to support your business. They want the product. They know that it's a nice product. And the service that they're receiving, they don't mind paying for that. So it comes easy now, but it was definitely one of our fears.
Yeah.
We're
Not
buying
mine, because it's not. I mean, we're not gouging. We're not in the business. We're not the we're not the company that's saying, hey, I'm gonna sell this glass today and tomorrow I'm gonna be a millionaire.
Yeah.
That's not who we are. I mean, we're realistic in our goals.
Right.
We're realistic in our price points. We understand where we are, and I think our price points are spot on with what we do. And it was hard. It was hard for my wife to understand that this is reasonable. This is not we're not asking too much. It's reasonable with what we're asking for, what we do. But yeah, that was
the biggest fear.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the psychology of that fear, Nicole and Conrad. Both of you guys talk about it. Because a lot of people deal with the same thing. Like, it doesn't matter what company they start. In the beginning, they want to just give it away for free because they don't really see the value. And it's like, here, just take it. The fact that you're taking it, I feel good.
Right.
Right.
Like, And if you gonna give me $1, cool.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the psychology of like how we really get to that point.
You know, I think that it's just what you said, that, you know, first understanding the psychology of going from patron to business owner.
Yeah.
Or, you know, being the consumer going out and buying goods,
Right.
to becoming the producer and selling the goods.
Yeah.
So I think that is what causes us that's the switch that's hard to make, the transition.
Yeah.
You know, we're so used to going to the grocery store and buying, you know, everything, and that's what makes it so crazy, because when you go in the store and you buy a pair of shoes, they tell you what the price of the shoes is, and you don't think twice about it. That's what they cost. That's what I want. That's what you pay.
Yeah.
You know, but when it comes to something that we do, you know, on our own, we think that people think differently, and they don't. It's really just us.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, once you realize that, no, that's just how it is. You are no longer the consumer. You are the producer. It's the same. The mindset just has to switch from, you know, like I said, from consumer to producer. And once you do that, you know, it was easy for me. You know?
Okay. All right, guys. As we wrap up, is there any last words you guys have for couples, entrepreneurs, anything?
Set your goals and live it out. You can do whatever you set your mind to.
I would like to do this interview again in 5 years.
Let's do it.
After we are in our third or fourth location, and you know, we got
That's right.
15 employees and all this
I
kind
love
of
it.
stuff, so we could
I love
come
it.
back and see where we started and
Yeah.
where we are now.
I
'Cause
love that.
the business is going to grow, you know.
I love that.
Don't be glasses in Cleveland and say the Manny Hall Show.
Say that. I love that.
Right.
But before we close, I know I not only speak for myself and my husband, but I speak for everybody that has been interviewed on the Manny Hall Show, that is inspired by knowing you, not only you, but your wife. We appreciate what you're doing. You don't have to you just got off work.
Right.
You don't have to take time out of your day, evening, like you said, when you leave here, you got to go to the grocery store. But we appreciate you putting entrepreneurs out, and we have something for you.
Okay.
So we're going to open it for you.
Oh, shoot. I got a gift, y'all.
You got a gift. You got to take it
Oh,
out.
yeah, you can do it. All right. We stand up.
So your brand, I know, is not only important to you, it's important to us too, because you're doing something special for entrepreneurs, and I can speak for me and my husband, and we're excited and we're happy that we have had this opportunity. So the next time you do your interview,
I love
Manny
that.
Hall Show,
Oh, I love that.
and your little notepad to write it all down.
That is so nice. Oh, I really, really, really appreciate that, guys.
So just something to say, you know, thank you, we appreciate
Yeah.
you, and you can rep your brand so
For
people
sure.
know it's the Manny Hall Show.
For sure.
But thank you for the opportunity, we appreciate it, and we look forward to connecting again soon.
Now, how can they get in contact with you guys?
So, Inspirations of Love, again, is our business. Our website is inspirationsoflove.org. On that website, you'll see information about Inspirations of Love as well as Forever in the Making. So make sure you check back often so that you can find out what upcoming events. We would love for the couples to come out and support us. Our email address is inspirationsoflove2017@gmail.com. Contact us. You can't get this nowhere.
Yeah, let's look at some of this stuff again. Let's just do one more little glance.
Right.
You got t-shirts. You got glasses.
Starbucks mugs. I love those.
Travel mugs that can be decorated with for any occasion.
Nice.
It's Valentine's Day, y'all. Mr. Right and Mrs. Always Right.
That's right.
And you can get beer mugs, greeting cards that are handmade with blank on the inside. You can write your own message. So Valentine's Day is coming up. Don't let me catch y'all at Walgreens I'm hunting them out, and I'm be coming down the aisle.
Or on them corners buying them teddy
Don't
bears
do
from them
it.
dudes in the U-Haul
Don't
trucks.
do it. Don't go to the truck. Don't go to the truck. Give us a call. We have a Valentine's special going on, so give us a call to find out about it. Can you let them know the phone number, babe?
Phone number is 216-206-9276. 216-206-9276.
The phone is charged. We waiting for your call, text, email, or hit us up on the website. Oh, and one other thing. So for Valentine's Day and any other holiday, you can place an order. We deliver. We
Wow.
package it up real nice, and we'll go deliver to that special loved one. And if you need to add a balloon to it, whatever you need to do, that's a service that we also provide.
I love it.
That's what's up.
Mandy Hall Show.
Manny Hall
with
Show.
the Huffmans.
Yes, Huffman Love.
We out. Peace.
Peace.